the mSPARK approach is quite simple because we are working with two categories of businesses. So we have the service and trade businesses that we are going to be working in. And the trade businesses, we are going to work with micro retailers that form 60% of the target. Then we have groceries as well, 20% of the target population that we're going to be reaching. And then we also have chemists that will be 5%. That's on the trade side. On the service side, we'll have the salons, 5%. We'll also have eateries at 5% and tailors at 5%. So when you think about these businesses, these are the businesses that are in direct contact with majority of the population. So during the lockdowns, I think it was a big challenge for anyone to go to the supermarkets, but the Dukas would continue operating. If, for example, you needed to get medication, you'd go to your nearest chemist. At some point, we started seeing tailors making face masks and all. So again, very key for this particular period. And then looking at the other kind of businesses like salons, like eateries, like tailors, this also addressed just a certain need during this pandemic that is very key, because when you think of salons, you'll think of people being well groomed. So yes, it's a gloomy period, it's a challenging period, but people probably just need to keep on looking smart, looking happy and all that. So it's one of the things we also looked at. And then you think of the eateries. Again, Kenya is really agricultural, so most of the food we produce is probably consumed within. So we know of those businesses that support, I mean, there are families that maybe just rely on the small eateries that we are targeting. That's where they eat on a daily basis, whether it's their breakfast, their lunch, or their dinner. So these people really serve the core of the economy, and the services they offer are very crucial. So those are the businesses we basically picked, and once we onboard them through various channels, because we have on-ground recruiters and mobilizers, but also the digital channels that we can use to recruit. We aim to just train the same businesses on financial management before they can access the charitable grants. So our hope is that by the time we run the 1-year course of the program, we will have sustained these businesses to have run through the pandemic without very many hitches. We will be doing some linkages as well. Apart from finance, we will be linking them to different suppliers or markets, just to make sure that they're able to still keep their stocks running, keep their shops running. If it's a chemist, they have enough stock, because we know so many suppliers might have closed shops, so many manufacturers might have closed shop, but we want to make sure that these businesses do not suffer as a result. So looking for others that can also keep them going.